Hey guys, and welcome back to Minecraft video with me. Today we are looking at some awesome new features that have been added in all the snapshots. But you know, a lot of you have seen a lot of the new features, so we're going to be discussing some new things, new ideas that no one's really thought of before, as well as just what you want to see from new snapshots, some old ideas that are pretty cool that no one's really played with, all that kind of stuff. So, jumping right in here, just some actual stuff that I've noticed. First, in a lot of the new snapshots, they've added things that are already in the game, but aren't implemented in survival. And so one of the best examples I came up with this is effects with the /effect command gotten in survival. And a cool way that they added this, probably couldn't have been better, is with the pufferfish. So if we give ourselves some pufferfish here, and we go into game mode 0 here, and we eat it, we actually get an effect that you can't get in survival until now. You can eat the pufferfish in survival, you can actually get nausea. Invisibility we already had on, that was different. But the nausea, which just stopped right there, that you could not get in survival until now. So now you can eat the pufferfish, so if anyone's a noob and hasn't looked up what's in the new snapshots or whatever, go ahead and tell them to eat a pufferfish, because it brings them down pretty quickly. And if they're in a bad situation, you know, it's pretty crucial that they don't have this. And what's interesting about it is they made it so it's actually slightly difficult to obtain these pufferfish. You have to go fishing for them, and there's a chance you'll get all sorts of stuff, whether it be junk, treasure, the other kinds of fish. So the pufferfish is actually kind of rare, but you can definitely increase the chance with the Lure 3 and enchantment. You can, so anyways, it's awesome. The other thing it does is it's used in brewing for water breathing potions. So that is awesome. You can now get water breathing as well, a second effect in vanilla Minecraft that you couldn't get before without being creative. So playing survival, you could not get water breathing, which is awesome. So thanks to the pufferfish, he has brought us more than you know, so be thankful for that. One thing I really want to see implemented, though, is instead of crafting a water-breathing potion, you just get to wear the pufferfish on your head, like, you, instead of, like, you know, like the /hat commands that they add or whatever, and plugins, instead you could just, like, right-click a pufferfish, it goes on your head, there's, like, a big pufferfish mask that you wear, whatever. I think that'd be awesome. Anyways, another effect that you can only get in survival, this wasn't added recently, it was added a while ago, but beacons, you can get jump boost. It's the only way you can get jump boost in survival, and that's a hard way to obtain. Obviously, the beacon is considered endgame content because you have to kill the wither to obtain the nether star, so that's hard to get, and then you have to build all the blocks or whatever needed for the pyramid that's hidden over there. But yeah, so I think they should add some more of these things, because they have it all programmed in. It would be really easy to make stuff like this pufferfish or whatever. Well, not easy, but easy to add things, like, more easy than creating a new one, is what I'm trying to say. Anyways, I think a lot of people in the community really want the witch to drop some item that's used in a special effect. I say special effect, like an effect, you know, with the /effect, not movie magic. But a lot of people have been saying recently, like, they want jump boost potions, like it to drop a rabbit's foot and then use that to craft, or some weird, I don't know. Anyways, moving on. With the Grom name tags that were added way back in, what, 1.6, 1.5? Anyways, the baby zombies and stuff and the pigmen, they float, which is really cool, because basically now, whatever you give them to hold is minified. So, say they're swords, this is a little mini golden sword, oh, it's so cute. Now, it's not stuck inside the ground if you make them invisible. So here, if we give those guys an invisibility potion, see how it's actually in the air, and it's not stuck in the ground like it would be if they weren't floating. So, kind of like a glitch, but at the same time, it's pretty cool. And I mean, honestly, who even cares? You get to get mini stuff, so there's tons of things that look really, really cool when they're small and floating. Anyways, next thing, which I'm giving you a sneak peek of now, so that you know what the heck is going on. You can create schools of fish, I've found. With all the new kinds of fish, it looks cooler, and that's why I haven't done it before, because they stand out more. So, much little Finding Nemos. You can make them all swim together. They can have bubbles, which is basically not only the regular bubbles that are splashing in and out. You see they're not actually in the water, but there are actually some real bubbles that are splashing, like with the bubble image. I don't know if you just saw them there. And then there are also these other types of little bubbles or whatever with the invisibility potion particles, which is why I left particles... Which is why I made them invisible and still left the particles. Otherwise, I got rid of them because the particles look really cool. They look like more bubbles. Now, your question. Well, how did I get them to float around? If you didn't understand what you saw earlier, it's a bunch of zombies that are holding pufferfish. I had to use MC Edit, but you can use a command block now, which is awesome to get them. And, now, how are they all swimming around in a group, in a school? Well, if you haven't all guessed already, I made them zombies for a specific reason. And that's because there's a certain little dude kind of going around here that they are attracted to. And this dude, he didn't look very happy there. Oh well, don't tell anyone he's down there. That's Gerald. Or Jerry. I can't remember what he said his name was. So yeah, as they start to become uninvisible again, you can see that they're just zombies trying to follow the villager. So, that's how that works. Awesome, awesome thing, and it looks like they're just swimming around. If you flip them upside down with the Grum name tags, you can make them go all different directions. Anyways, next thing that I think is awesome. I've been waiting for this for so long, I can't even tell you. I love that. Anyways, my head is like my icon for everything, and so it kind of really annoyed me when the only way to get them in game is with either an MC Edit filter or a plugin. And I have MC Edit and I'm fully efficient in it. I just never downloaded a filter to get it, so that was kind of my fault. But getting it in without external tools is awesome. So if you want to see the command here, it's just a /give command with the skull owner set to my name or whoever you want it to be. Excuse me. Next thing that has actually been talked about before. This is not my idea, but and I want to point that out. It is definitely not my idea. But you can get giants to actually kind of have heads now, custom heads, and God, I hate that thing. So this is my favorite, and it was somebody's example too in their own video. But I just love it so much. Sometimes a little bit glitchy when they're trying to follow, but I mean, it's awesome. Like, they have hair and everything, and his little face. I love it. Anyways, another idea that I thought, just summoning in a ghast that's upside down. Maybe instead of a head from that ghast, you put it upside down like this. Gotta kill it before it floats away in my world and gets lost. That way you could have hair sticking up, but the face is upside down, so it's kind of weird. So let's go ahead and either knock this guy away or kill him. I don't know what I'm gonna do first. Get away, get away. Alright, sweet. Now that those guys are dead, a really, really funny thing to watch is summoning an iron golem with a zombie giant sitting on its head. Because it literally stands there and punches its butt. Like, it's not even touching it until it kills it. So that's hilarious, but I really use this as an example because of a very tragic, sad day. Iron golems now drop poppies because roses are gone. And that leads me to my point. People are not okay with the roses being gone. Like, there is a huge uproar that I guess Jeb did not expect. Like, he made it more realistic, but, like, you gotta either let people pick the roses off the bush or something. You can't just get rid of them. Like, poppies, like, whatever. They're an okay flower. Let's see if I get any dirt here. But they're... They can't replace the rose. They even have, like, a black thing in the middle. Like, come on, they're kind of ugly. You can't give someone a rose anymore. What is this? It's not Minecraft. Anyways, last thing, which you've probably seen in the background, forever. These giant portals, which for some reason everyone who does these snapshots use it as their custom thumbnail and for their video. It's not that cool to me, or at least I thought, until I found this out. I was like, well, this is not cool at all. You know, there's no practical use. There's no extra thing that this adds. Wait, yes there is. Yes there is, stupid me. There is now a way to get another mob in the overworld that you couldn't in survival before. And that is the gas. That's right, because you can make nether portals big enough now for a gas to fit through, you can push them through, or they'll fly through on accident or occasion. And now you can get gas in the overworld, so have fun pranking people's houses when they spawn in. They're surrounded by ghasts, fireballs, and explosions everywhere. Oh, the joy. Anyways, I was like, okay, that's awesome. Are there any uses for this besides pranking and stuff like that? You can probably trap a ghast in a minecart, get it to mine for you, exploding Gatling guns or whatever. People have done that with the Wither before as like a protection. But what was really nagging in my mind is, what had people used other mobs for coming into the overworld before? And then I thought zombie pigmen, obviously. And people use those for an overworld gold farm where they set up massive amounts of nether portals. Well, can you do that with ghast? Do ghast spawn in nether portals? That's the big question. Because if they do, you can make a completely 100% automatic ghast tier farm. Meaning 100% automatic regeneration potion. You do not need the ghast tiers anymore. So if that is true, if they can spawn in here, then we have a huge new thing on our hands that I think I'm the only person to think up so far. So I really need your information. Can ghast spawn in nether portals? If they can't, I will be devastated and start to cry. But if they do, I will give you candy. Young children in the white van, I will give you candy. Now, let me know in the comments. Spam other people like Jeb and stuff. Look in the game's coding. Figure it out for me and let me know. Even if this video is a year later, let me know. I need to know. Tell me. Help me out here, guys. This is really important. And thank you so much for watching. And I will see you all next time. Goodbye!